Festering. Sorry, I mean Fetus. Sorry. I mean Festus Akinbusoye, Bedford Police and Crime Commissioner, is asking for more money from the public. Yes, folks, and I bet this won't be the only Police and Crime Commissioner asking for more, as Festus claims he needs more money through your council tax precepts to pay for the police, which will likely be another full increase as allowed by law rather than just a little bit extra. A Police and Crime Commissioner annual survey is asking people if they would like to see Bedfordshire Police receive more funding to help cut crime, but it doesn't say where that funding should come from. Of course it doesn't. Government is unlikely to be able to afford to give police an increase this year. Not that they deserve it, but with giving away so much money to help other people's wars, I'm sure they're going to struggle to give anyone a pay increase this year or next. Except for themselves, of course. Akinbusoye said in a statement, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, but I don't care. Right now, everything is on the table. I have a job to do, which is to ensure that we have a well-resourced police force to meet the demands of our communities. But I also have to balance the books, so something has to give if the resources are not there. I'm hoping that the same kind of increase that we got from central government last year continues this year and the next. You'll be fucking lucky. But there is no doubt in my mind there's some very, very difficult budgetary implications coming from central government. What that's going to look like and how that's going to land, I don't know. We need to be able to pay police officers better. How we're able to afford that with inflation running in almost double figures at the moment, that is a real worry. You know, I don't think people would mind paying a bit more for the police if they were doing their fucking jobs. Currently, most people see the police getting paid but failing at almost every corner. He added, I want to make sure that residents are able to give their views about the financing of Bedfordshire Police, and I will look forward to the results. Festus was then asked, would it have been clearer to residents if the question mentioned the possible funding sources so that residents knew that the precept is an option? No, he said, of course, we've seen more and more of policing precepts contributing to police funding as a matter of percentage. But we don't want the public panicking about their precept increase just yet, as I still have to win the next PCC election, so we'll simply pretend it's not going to happen, and then we'll blame the government and the public for the increases. He added, I've even heard rumours of the government removing the cap on how much police and crime commissioners can increase precepts, which is fine for some police areas. Removing the current cap that has been set by law. So in other words, changing the law to suit them and fuck the rest of us. The idea that I'll be going over, let's say it's £10 again, that I would want to make it £11 or £15, I know how people are struggling, and I would not want to be saying to people, you've got to go over and above that maximum that I'm allowed, he said. Yeah, currently allowed, but if the government changed the law to remove that cap, then police forces will be able to increase the council tax precept however much they want, and that could be £10 a year, £100 a year. But what do we get for that increase? More police on the streets maybe, but will they be the moronic feelings police who are more interested in tally charts for the monthly Home Office report than actual crime? Although to be fair, that's because of the senior ranks, but still, what do we even get now for our council tax precept that goes to the police? Pretty much nothing. And with increase upon increase upon increase, and crime rates going down and down and down, I'm wondering where the fuck that money's actually going to.